Shalom Aleichem. Today in Mishnah Yomi land, we are starting chapter 7 of Sotah. Elu ne'amarin, these things may be said, bechol lashon, in any language. Parshat Sotah, the verses of the Sotah, basically what the Kohen is saying to the wife who might have been unfaithful, the warnings and the curses. These need to be said not necessarily in Hebrew, but in the language she understands, because the Torah says, one of the verses in Bamidbar chapter 5, verse 19, the Kohen says to the woman. So this to the woman is extra, meaning in a language she understands, not necessarily Hebrew. Vidui Meiser, it's a statement that someone's taken the proper tithes when they come to the temple, and that's also, he says it in front of Hashem, he says it at the temple in his own language. Kriyat Shema, the reading of Shema can be said in any language, technically, though the Gemara in Brachot says that some words in Shema, like totafot, how do you translate totafot into English? Phylacteries? I don't even know if that's English. And also the word shinantam and the like. Shinantam means teach them, but it also means sharpen them, make them sharp, hone them, we might say in English, but it has multiple connotations. It's kind of hard to translate. So really the halacha lamaisa is we say Shema in Hebrew and we try to, use a translation and understand what you're saying in your own language. A tefillah, and tefillah is the prayers. Prayers can be in any language. Sometimes the best prayer is Hashem, help. It's pretty quick. Birkat hamazon, what we call benching, is the blessing made after eating bread. As it says in Devarim chapter 8, ve'achalta v'savata uveirachta, you eat, you're satisfied, and you bless. So you're the one doing the blessing in whatever language. Shvuat ha'edut, and an oath about testimony. If you think somebody knows testimony that would help you in court, you can cause this person, and they deny it, they deny it, but you know they know it, you can make them make an oath in front of the court. Shvuat ha'pikadon, and an oath that somebody had a deposit, and now they're swearing they did not, they were not negligent with it, or it's not still with them. Now Mishnah Bet brings the opposite. Ve'elu ne'amarin b'lashon kodesh. These items must be said in Hebrew. Mikra bikurim. This is a recitation brought in Devarim chapter 26 when someone brings the bikurim offering in the temple, the first fruits. The chalitza, the statements made during a chalitza ceremony to release the widow without yibum, as we've discussed in much detail in Masechet Yevamot. Brachot uklalot, the famous blessings and curses at Har Grizim and Har Evel. Birkat Kohanim, when the Kohanim give the bracha this is actually the one from the, this is the one by all the Kohanim. Birkat Kohen Gadol is the one just by the Kohen Gadol in the temple on Yom Kippur specifically. Farshat HaMelech, and the Parsha read in the Torah by the king on the year of Hakel, which we had recently. The king would assemble Anashim Nashim V'Taf, everyone in the temple, and read publicly portions of the Torah. Parshat Egla Arufa, what they read during the Egla Arufa ceremony, the decapitation of a cow when someone was murdered and we don't know who did it. Meshuach Milchama, the Kohen anointed to lead the army into battle. He's the morale officer, as we'll see in the next chapter all about him. When he's speaking to the Jewish army, he speaks in Hebrew. And Baruch Hashem, it's a miracle. It's a miracle. It's a blessing from Hashem that we have a Jewish army that speaks Hebrew. It's something, Baruch Hashem, to be proud of and to support with our prayers and our learning and our tzedakah and our actions. The rest of this chapter is actually going to explain some of these items we've listed that are said in Hebrew and how that works. Yashar kochachem, zeh gezut.